This is in response to one of my videos where we started discussing the fact that narcissists have a specific smell. I think this is so fascinating, so I'm going to delve a little further into this topic. Watch this.
Stale. It's like a stale, stiff type of smell that almost smells like it's like an old, very old, stale smell. It smells very dry, like a dry, stale.
I didn't notice that in my experience. It was stale in that it didn't have a vibrant, satisfying characteristic to it. The smell, all I can think of when I think of how to describe it is death. It smelled like it didn't have life, like it didn't have vibrancy. And you know how people have like their own individual smells? That would come through, but mixed with like this stale, old, honestly, like death. It was like a mixture of the two. And I think everybody has their own distinct smell. But when it comes to narcissists, what unifies them in how they smell or the scent they emit is that it has a dead, stale feel to it. She also talks about how the smell has a spiritual component to it. And this is actually the point of her video. When you are a spiritual person, you can smell certain energies or spirits. And why wouldn't we? It's the five senses, right? We can always rely on the five senses to tell us things about other people, about other people's energy. We can rely on the five senses to get in touch with our intuition. So it would make sense that people that have an extremely low vibrational, negative, dangerous energy, they're going to have a distinct smell to them.
Very important. Your nose is used for a lot of things.
So of course there can be a spiritual component to a narcissist smell, but what if there's a biological or scientific component? I wanted to find out more about that, so I did some research, and this is what I found.
My original interest in smell was with animal behavior, and a lot of what animals do in their daily lives involves smell, scent marking, recognizing mates, mothers and infants, and so forth. It turns out almost all of those things that animals do, we're talking about mammals now, we can do. So mothers recognize the scent of their babies' clothes versus other babies. Babies can recognize their mother, a nursing mother's breast pad from other mothers.
So we know that in the animal world, animals use all their five senses to detect danger. And of course they use smell, and they can smell the scent of a predator. What if the smell of a narcissist actually has more importance when it comes to us? We are able to sense when somebody is dangerous by their scent. I'm an English teacher, I'm not a scientist, but I'm sure that there's ample research on this. It's definitely something to think about.